most. From Darts Clearance, one of the all-time nicest set of lighter weight darts, it's a revisit of the Super-Lites. The review begins right now. All right, guys, here we go. It is darts review time, and man, I tell you what, I have such an amazing video lined up for you today. I know for a fact a lot of you are going to enjoy this one. I'm having a blast making this video, and hands down, these are my favorite videos to make. Check it out. We've got the famous white padded Darts Clearance envelope, and you know what that means, right? Fits well within the main theme of the channel, where great darts don't have to cost a lot of money. And today's video, it's a revisit. So for any of you that have been around my channel for any length of time, well, at least a couple years, going back to October 2023, when these darts first came out, I reviewed them, and I would strongly recommend you have a watch at that video. I threw these unbelievably well. I had something like 151 average, almost 3 in the bullseye, hit a couple 180s with them. And if you read the comment section of that original review video, literally everybody loved these darts. But here's the catch. That video, those darts, when they first came out, they were only available in 16 grams. However, today, Darts Clearance selling them once again. They're available in 16 grams as well as now 18 grams, which I think is going to fit more players a little bit better, a little bit heavier. Same weight that Stephen Bunting uses. And speaking of Stephen, have a look right beside me. These darts, as I said in the original review video, remind me a lot of his Gen 1 darts at about 1/3 of the price. Speaking of price, there they are. Still a very respectable price. 20 pounds, that equates to roughly 27 US dollars. You add in a bit of shipping, and I think all in all, shipped to the United States, right around 33, 34, 35 US dollars at most. Such an amazing deal for as nice as these darts are. Hands down, in my top 3 lightweight darts of all time. So it's just such a great set of darts, as you guys are about to see, or some of you people that have been around the channel for a while about to see once again. I'm going to have a link also down below in the pinned comment, take you over to Darts Clearance. Check out these darts or any of the other dozens of sets of amazing darts that they sell. So let's get into it, guys. We've got the Darts Clearance Super-Lites once again. Here we go. Okay, guys, I'm going to blast through these stats and mentions just as quick as I can. You can compare these 16-gram barrels that I reviewed a couple years ago to these 18-gram barrels, see if there's any differences. But starting with the points, these come with a set of black coated points compared to silver points a couple years ago. These stick out of the front of the barrel, 26.5 millimeters in total. As far as the barrels go, they are still 80% tungsten. The barrel length coming in at 45 millimeters even, and the barrel width coming in 6.3 millimeters wide. Now, I did unscrew the K-Flex stems. Obviously, these don't come with K-Flex. Checked out the drill depth on the barrels, and these 14.8 millimeters deep in the back end. And as far as the match weight goes, again, 18-gram barrels here. As always, Darts Clearance match weight, pretty much spot on here. Came in a little bit heavy though, 18.1 grams in all 3 barrels within just a few hundredths of a gram. So again, excellent quality control, as we always expect from Darts Clearance. Second to none with their quality control. But let's go into the next clip, and I'm going to tell you about this grip, and then we'll get these things on the board, have a few throws. Alrighty, guys, let me give you a quick grip level on these micro multi-ring barrels, and to be honest, it's going to be the same exact grip level as, I'm embarrassed to show these things, as the 16-gram barrels from 2 years ago. Those things are gross looking. I have to clean them up immediately. But yeah, let's go with grip level 3 on a scale of 1 to 5. Now, as far as the throwing part of the video, these are, I think that's a K-Flex Intermediate number 2. I'm probably going to put on something a little bit quicker, maybe K-Flex number 6, maybe even these Condor Axe 120 Narrows. Not sure yet. So let's get these things on the board. We'll have a few throws, and hopefully they fly just as well as the 16-gram version from a couple years ago. Let's see. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Let's have a few throws with the 18-gram version, and I put on some Yoshimura Condor Axe on the back end. I think they look incredible, and you know what? These darts, they throw every bit as well as the older 16-gram version. That, you know, I used to break these out probably once or twice a month to play with them. But to be honest, I think most of the time I'm just throwing whatever darts I happen to be reviewing that day. So anyway, let's see how this goes. I am gripping right behind the red painted multi-ring, and they're just so effortless to throw these darts. I think they're probably about a repointing away from being the perfect lightweight dart. Oh, there it is, third dart, saver. And as far as the 180 at the end of the video, there's going to be 2 back-to-back turns. Talk about some tight grouping. It was absolutely unreal. So look forward to that one here just after I get done throwing these things. But yeah, I love the grip on these darts. Micro multi-ring. You don't really see that too often, I guess. Another 100. Almost drifted left on me, but as you see, they're actually standing up ever so slightly in the board. Usually my darts go pretty flat, but maybe it's because I have this rear grip. I'm going to slide forward a little bit with a grip. I'm going to grip pretty much right on the red painted multi-ring in the middle of the barrel. Makes a great reference point, so it doesn't matter if you're a front gripper, middle gripper, rear gripper, anything works on this barrel. Man, right on that top wire. Can I come underneath? That's 3 in a row. Told you guys, I am throwing these so well. And you know what I might do? I'm not promising anything here, but I would almost like to get another 18-gram set, send away to have them converted to Swiss points. Should I do that? Let me know down below, but I'm honestly thinking about it. And if I do that, there is no reason why these couldn't be my match darts. I mean, that's how much I like them. I really do. And I know I mentioned it a couple times in the video where I said these are probably my favorite lightweight barrel. I'd put them in the top 3 anyway. I think in the number 1 spot, it's the older Winmore Dennis Priestley darts. They came in 15, 17, and 19 grams. I think those take the number 1 spot, but these definitely slide into the number 2 spot for sure. How did that get in? That's also in the treble 20. Might we have a pre-boom right here? Oh, dropped it a little bit low, but unreal. I'm going to call it there, guys. But what was that? 3 100s followed by that 140 with a crazy deflection that somehow got in. And that deflection was caused by the lip on the front end. And that's why I say if you're going to use these rigid flights, make sure you get rid of the lip on the front of the barrel. That way you'll get less deflections and your flights will last way, way longer. So, hey, great throwing there. Averaged a little bit north of 100 for those 4 turns. But now, back-to-back throws, one of them being a 180. Hope you enjoyed this one. Let's get it. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh. All right, yeah, that one's in. Boom. Pretty good back-to-back throws, I got to admit there. And that is a tight group right in the middle of the treble 20. Wow. Man, I'm telling you what, these darts throw so effortless. It's just, man, such a great, great set of darts. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, the close-up look yet once again at the Darts Clearance Super-Lite darts. If you did enjoy this video, thumbs up, always appreciated. Hey, how about a thumbs up for that near back-to-back 180s? However, let me know your feedback. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you saw the original video that I did on these a couple years ago. Did you buy a set then? And now that you've seen this video, What do you think about the 18 gram version? A little bit heavier, a little bit better for a lot more players, in my opinion. So yeah, comment down below. I'd love to read your feedback, especially on darts clearance stuff. Now comes the time of the video. Oh, hey, before we get into that, just a reminder, down below in the pinned comment, I'm going to have a link to the original review 2 years ago, and I'll have a link to darts clearance. So make sure you check out both of those. But now comes the time of the video where I give these a recommendation on how well I think they're going to work for your typical average everyday recreational player. Now, the big takeaway here is that they're 18 grams. That's going to be a little bit too light for most players, right? However, perfect for front grippers, rear grippers, even middle grippers. You can use that reference point with the multi-rings in the middle. It's just such a great, great barrel. It really is. The quality, as always, from Darts Clearance, spot on. So, even though it's a little bit light for most players, I got to factor in the price. These are going to get a monster score, right? So how about this? 9.7 out of 10. The only way I think you can make them a little bit better, add some specialty points up front, and you have a perfect set of lightweight barrels. Again, these easily go into my all-time top 3 lightweight barrels. Absolutely love them. And like I said earlier in the video, this was definitely worthy of a do-over. So I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. And until next time, we'll see you on the next video. Later.